Hi, friends. Hello, hello. This is Tammy from Idaho. I'm traveling. Can you tell? I'm in a different room. I've got some different lighting. So I know things are looking a little different. Don't fear, don't fear. I am here. I am here. It's Tammy. I am in Idaho and I am so grateful to have you here today. You guys are amazing. Thank you for being here. Today's topic is about time. I figured, well, since I'm out on vacation and I'm visiting family, let's talk about time and the 24-hour day, right? Some of us wish we had so much more time. Or maybe you're at a certain age and you wish you had some more time. All of these things really start to percolate in our head as we hit a certain age, right? Me as a late Gen Xer, I am early. I guess I'm early Gen Xer. Hello, hello, Danette. Welcome. You guys are great. Thanks for coming in. Hello, Mary. I love seeing you guys. This is so much fun. I have my TikTok family, I have my YouTube family, and we are talking about time and financial freedom. And the irony of having a 24-hour day, right? So hello, welcome everyone. And again, my name is Tammy. I am a 30-year stay-at-home wife, mom, grandma now, and we came across something as my husband retired, and that was being on a fixed income is not fun, and I had to find something to help us financially. And I came across digital marketing and specifically legacy builders, and I want to share how time affects how I perceive financial freedom and how I'm achieving financial freedom and time freedom. So we're going to get right into that whole idea about time. What I thought fascinating, I just read this last night. It never really occurred to me. So that's why I can't wait to share it with you guys. Hello, hello, welcome. Come on in. I came across an article in a book I'm reading, and it was about time. And here was the idea: the richest man in the world. Okay, so picture this: the richest man in the world has 24 hours a day. The world's best athlete, right? We just came out of the Olympics, right? The best athletes in the entire world came with their best, and they have 24 hours a day. What sets them apart? The world's most influential man in the world or person has 24 hours a day. And yet many of us, there's just not enough time to do all the things we want to do. Have you ever said that? I know I've said that. I know I've said that. I was a stay-at-home mom. I homeschooled my kids. My husband commuted and life was tough. I felt like a single mom with the sense that he was gone 10 and 12-hour days and then had side businesses. So that would take up more of his time. And, when you're a mom and every year you're learning more about your kids and how quickly things change, you wish you had more time. You wished you had more time. And yet we all have a 24-hour day. How is it some people are financially successful and intellectually successful and athletes are physically successful? They're reaching high, impossible goals, and they have the same amount of time as I do? That kind of, messes with you a little bit, but I hope it motivates you too. I want you to start thinking about time differently. That's what today's about. How can we think about time differently? I want to harness $1 million mindset. And if you are struggling with time, that's an issue. The millionaire mindset does not struggle with time. In fact, sometimes they think, I don't have enough time to do all the things I want to do because what I'm doing right now is so amazing. I want more of that. And yet, how many of us are like, I can't even get the house picked up and the dishes and the kids and the wah, right? You've got that complaining mindset. That is not a financially free person's $1 million mindset. They cannot live together. And so I want to share with you how you can have $1 million mindset about time. We're talking about time, 24 hours a day. And what does that mean to $1 million mindset? And what does that mean to the rest of us? How do we get there? How do we build that belief in us that we can be successful if we're given 24 hours a day like everybody else? What is it they have that I'm missing? And I'll be the first to admit, I struggle with that. And until 3 months ago, I found digital marketing with Legacy Builders 3 months ago. And man, I have changed my mind. I have changed my mind about time. And I want you to be able to have that breakthrough as well. That if people that are financially successful and athletes who are physically successful can do it, I want that too. It's possible. And so we're going to change our mind about how we're living our life today and the hours that I've been given and what I can do differently. How I can have $1 million mind, how I can be financially free. What is it that they have that I want? I need to know their secret. And the secret is you've got to change your mind about time. You do have enough time. Did that hurt? Did that really hurt? Because you do have enough time. You just have to make different choices. You have to make different choices with your time. Time's not the problem. If the most successful man in the world has 24 hours a day, time is not the problem. We're the problem. I'm the only variable in this equation. I'm the problem, right? Any of you, you understand you're the problem. This thing about time it's a constant. It's God-given. So the problem is us. What are we doing with our time? And I want you to help change your mind that you can harness time. You can control time. How do you do that, right? That sounds mystical, and I'm not talking any crazy stuff. I'm talking about you. You can change. You can grow. You're the difference when you're looking at time. Sorry, that's the bad news. The good news, we are all able to change our habits, right? We can grow a new synapse in our brain and actually harness that power of changing. We can change because time's not going to change. I mean, you get it, but you don't get it. I mean, that was a struggle, right? I had to believe that I could change, that I could change my mind, that I could grow new habits, and I had to believe it's possible. So I have a crazy story about how I was able to change my mind, and it has to do about email. I used to hate email. Not really hate, but I'd complain. And that's one of my biggest issues. I complain a lot. And I used to complain about email. Oh, look at all these emails I have to delete every day. If I miss 6 hours, oh, I've got that many more I have to delete. Right? Any of you? Do you agree with me? Have you ever done that before? Give me a thumbs up. Have you been there? You know, right? You get all that bombardment of emails and you miss a day. Ah, but here's what helped me change my mind. And this is what actually fueled my belief that, oh, it's all up here. It's me. I can change. I can change my mind. And this is what happened. I was given new information. I was given information that said emails are good. And I'd never heard anybody ever say that. It kind of, that was shocking to hear emails good. Everybody complains about email. Not a business owner. A business owner, the millionaire mind, does not complain about email. In fact, they love it. They love it. And if this millionaire mentor that I'm learning and studying under said that, I got to listen. I've got to change my mind. I've got to build new habits. And I changed my mind about email because you know what she said? She said, people that are getting all these emails and they're deleting, did they unsubscribe? Have you unsubscribed? And it's like, well, no, I don't unsubscribe to all these emails. I actually do want these emails because they might have a coupon. They might have a discount. I need to know when their sales are. I need to know if I follow this link in the email, I'm going to get a freebie. I want those emails coming. And I've even saved the emails, and I've even saved the emails, and I go back to them. Or maybe I did delete them. I've actually dug through the trash of my email to find that coupon for when my car needed an oil change. So until somebody said emails are good, I didn't even have that thought. And yet I'm using them every day. A business owner knows emails are golden. And so when I had that mind shift, that change, it actually kind of put a light bulb behind me and it made me realize, wow, I need to view things differently. If I want to be successful, if I want to be a millionaire mindset person and earn six figures and believe it's possible for me to have $1 million in the bank account, I have to start thinking that way. What are they doing that I'm not doing? They still have 24 hours a day, but I'm not managing my mind about things. And that's where I want to go with this. You can change your mind. You can learn and grow and do new things. So what is something a six-figure earner does, a millionaire does? They live by schedules. Have you ever followed John Maxwell, right? The guru of leadership? Have you read what his schedule is like? It's jaw-dropping. If you think you don't have enough time, you need to look at his schedule. Do you realize he takes a week out of the year, a complete week, and goes through his schedule of the whole year, and he looks for missed time. He's looking for missed time, how he can get that back next year. He doesn't want a moment of that disappearing. And so he prepares himself to capture every moment for the following year. He doesn't want to lose any time. And so when I talk about digital marketing has given me a business where I can work 2 hours a day on my cell phone and I get to use social media, that kind of got exciting. That kind of got me really excited because it was, oh, you mean all that time I'm spending on my cell phone? All that time I'm scrolling social media? I could actually put to use. I can earn an income with the products that I have in my hand all the time. It's a way of thinking. You're changing the way you're thinking. And I want you to change your mind about, I don't have enough time, because you've just told yourself a lie. Are you going to live in that lie? Are you with me? Do you hear me? You're telling yourself a lie that you don't have enough time. Because there's people in the digital marketing community who worked 18 hours a day and found time to do this business. What? Because they looked for the opening. They looked for the time that was available. Their lunch break. If they had a half an hour lunch break, they were doing the business. They weren't scrolling their phone saying, oh, I need a break. I need to relax. That's wasting time. That's a lie that you tell yourself. And okay, if I'm going to blame anybody, I'm going to blame the people that are selling resorts and excursions and horseback riding, whatever, because they want your time. The movies, television, they want your time. Why do you think TikTok pays you? They will monetize you when you're on TikTok or YouTube, because you're attracting people to their platform and they want all of their time. So don't let yourself believe the lie that says, I don't have enough time. You'll find the time. You will make the time. And that's what six-figure earners do, millionaires do. They schedule their time. Is that a dirty word? None of us want to be hampered by scheduling. Nobody wants their calendar filled with so much stuff. I get that. I understand that, right? Who doesn't want to just not have anything to think about for an hour? And no kids. I want to sit at the beach. I just want to veg. And I'm not saying that's not healthy or not good, but is it in your schedule? Did you plan for it? Did you pay for it? That's what six-figure earners are doing and millionaires are doing. They schedule their time, because scheduling means freedom. Take that in. So let go of the lie that says, I don't have enough time, when every single person is 24 hours. But it's about your choices. What are you doing with your choices that will give you time freedom? That's what we want. We want time freedom to do the things we want to do. And as Gen Xers, and we're getting older, right? And time with the grandbabies and our aging parents, we don't want to miss a moment with either end. And we want time with our spouses and our friends, and we want to have better relationships. Well, you better figure out how to start scheduling, because scheduling equals freedom. And I have learned, since being in digital marketing with legacy builders, I have set timers on myself. I feel like I'm 5, right? My grandbaby's 4, right? And you set the timer. It's 10 more minutes till this, and then 5 more minutes, right? They're always setting timers because they don't grasp time. Have you ever, raise your hand, give me a thumbs up. Do you know what I'm talking about? Have you ever been on your phone and you're scrolling social media and you look at the clock again and it's been an hour? And you say you don't have enough time? Come on. I gave that hour to somebody else. And did it make me any money? Did it make me any happier? Guys, if you're wanting financial freedom and time freedom, why? Because you want joy in your life again, right? If you're going to a 9 to 5 job that you don't even like, you're giving your time to somebody who doesn't appreciate you. Wouldn't you rather have your own business and have freedom and joy and excitement about getting up every day? That's what Legacy Builders gave me. That's what digital marketing has provided me. I had to harness a 2-hour workday. I love to brag about the 2-hour workday, but it took time to get there. I had to learn some new habits. One of them was learning how to schedule. And I love our community. Legacy Builders has a beautiful community, and I've met many of you on social media. I've met Kareen and I've met Matilda, and these lovely women actually gave me some of their time, and we went live together. And that was so much fun. But when I went live with Matilda, and she's in South Africa, she said, I can go at 4 p.m. my time, but that means it'd be 8 a.m. your time. And for the first time, I had to commit. I'm going to get up and I'm going to look presentable and I'm going to go live with a friend who's willing to share her time with me at 8 a.m. Now, if you're a stay-at-home, if you're an empty nester, you know, like you love your free time. You love having you just want to go with the flow. But if I'm going to be a six-figure earner and a millionaire, I can't live that way any longer. And that moment she said, will you go live with me? And it'll be 8 a.m. your time. And I did. And I didn't die. Oh, I mean, I didn't undead. Like I did it. I survived an 8 a.m. live. And I realized again, I changed my mind. I changed my mind about what it means to schedule and come prepared. And I went live at 8 a.m. for 2 weeks. Well, maybe a week and a half. I forget when I started, but I realized it wasn't so bad. In fact, it was nice because I scheduled it and it happened and I could move on with the rest of my day. Don't you want that? You want time freedom, but you don't realize you have to schedule, you have to control time to get time freedom. Are you with me? Who agrees? I mean, have you realized this? I mean, this is one reason it was great having a school year, right? Your kids are going off to school. They have to get up at a certain time. They have to go to bed at a certain time to make things happen in the day. It's scheduling. If you didn't schedule that out, it wouldn't happen. And so that's the difference. So many of us believe the lie that says you need all the free time, you need to relax, to chill. You gave so much at the office today. You gave your family so much today. You need to just chill and relax, go to the movies, watch TV. The average amount of time people give to their TV. What's your guess? You can put your guesses in the comments. What's the average amount of time people are on watching entertainment on their TV? I only know this because I read it in a book. You know, because if it's in a book, then it's got to be true. They found the average amount of time people are on their TV. 3 hours a day. 3 hours a day. Do you realize what you could do if you had an extra 3 hours in your day? When I was homeschooling my kids, do you realize you can homeschool maybe a late elementary, definitely junior high, high school? You can get all your work done in 3 hours a day. What's the difference to going to public school, to government school? The difference is how much time are you spending in line? How much time, right? You've got to line up. Everybody settle down. Reline up because not everybody was settled down. Now we got to walk down the hall to the next thing, to the next thing, to the. You get to go out and play on the playground, but you got to line up. So much time was spent crowd controlling that was missed time. And I want you to gain that back. If you can schedule, you can do this. Are you scheduling any appointments? You can do this business. So when I say I have a 2-hour workday and I get to use my cell phone and social media, I want you to get excited because a 2-hour workday compared to what you've been doing, night and day. It's night and day. I want you to harness time. Given your 24 hours a day and your other commitments, how are you going to make the most effective 2-hour workday ever and make 6 figures? And turn that 6 figures into $1 million income? It's possible. You don't believe me? Let me show you. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's see here. This is my business. This is my automated system. The testimonials of people in the community are people making 6 figures, $1 million. Even if you make $900 a week, would that be worth it to you to work 2-hour workday? If you could figure that out, and I do know how. I figured it out. 3 months in, I figured it out. 2.5 months on TikTok, I figured it out. How to have an effective 2-hour workday. So some of these testimonials, 10,000, 10K in 23 days. It's possible. $600 while I was sleeping. Another reason to have automated systems. And I'll talk to you about that. Give me just a minute. $1,800 day while I was on vacation. That's me. I am visiting a family out of the area. We went to the flower farm this morning, a U-Pick farm. Tonight we're going to the car races. The automated systems allow the business to continue even though I'm not working at the moment. So when I say you can harness a 2-hour workday, it's possible. Let's see. 13 out of the last 14 days have been over $1,000 days. So when I say you can make a 6-figure income doing digital marketing and legacy builders, no, here's the proof because it's already been done. It's already been done. But you have to change your mind about, I wish I had more time. You've got to take control of it. You've got to take control of your mind and change your belief about that. I want to have this for you guys. Biggest day yet. I started 18 days ago. I was playing with my granddaughter and her phone is blowing up. She made over $2,000. She's in Canada. Don't you want that? I know I do. I want to have an automated system that is continually working for me 24 hours a day, which is why I can have a 2-hour workday. And I have the rest of the day to do what I love. And for me, we're out here visiting family, and my grandbaby gets to walk through flower fields, and my brother-in-law owns some cows, and she gets to see and play. We live more in the town side of area. We don't have a lot of farms and flower fields don't you get to rummage through. So it was a beautiful morning this morning. And tonight we're going to the car races and my automated systems will be working. That's part of the freedom. So I have 3 things I want to share with you about digital marketing and legacy builders. So hang with me. I've got another 15 minutes. And I want to tell you about legacy builders and why it's made a difference in my life. I've changed my mind about time. I do have enough time. If six-figure earners can figure it out, if million-dollar earners, that million-dollar mindset, they have the same 24-hour days as I do. And I want that. I want what they have. And so I'm going to make this happen. So here we go. This is what I want to show you. My website is nevertoolateincome.com. You will see that in my bio, nevertoolateincome.com. When you go there, you'll see this cute little couple. This is where you place your email. And that's what I mean. This is an automated system. I did not create this. It's a done for you program. So the first thing I want to share about digital marketing and legacy builders is I came to the business with a done for you program. I didn't choose the colors. I didn't choose the font. This is already done for me. So I get to walk into a business. It's like business in a box. It's already done. From there, you put your email in and you're going to get a thank you page. And the thank you page is going to explain more about digital marketing, how you can have a 2-hour workday working from your cell phone, using social media, and you have automated systems. More testimonials. If you need the proof, it's right here. It's already been done. 6-figure earners. We just got another one in the community. What, 2 days ago? Another 6-figure earner in the community. Then, if you want every single detail about legacy builders, I want you to get to this landing page because every single detail, you'll learn about the 4 products that are available. One of the reasons I went with legacy builders, the $900 program, is because I had the master resale rights to the other 3 programs that I could sell. More done for you product that someone can get and it's done for you. And I could sell. I have 4 income streams. How many other businesses can you start for $900 and have 4 income streams? This is what I'm talking about. It, to me, changing my mind about working smarter, right? Not harder. I'm using the technology. And hey, shout out to the Gen Xers who was there when technology started, right? But I don't want you to be afraid of technology today because when you come to Legacy Builders or any of the other 4 products, you actually are in an e-learning video program that teaches you step by step. I don't have to know how to set up a website. I don't have to know how to have email funnels. They're there. I just kind of plug and play. I get to put my signature on it, my face on it. I get to share the program that way. It's under my name, nevertoolateincome.com. And then these are my pages, automated pages. Now, when people say I made $900 while I was sleeping, or $900 when I was taking my grandbaby to McDonald's, right? It's because of these pages are doing the work for you. So if you want more information on Legacy Builders, it's on this page. There's also the Launchpad. It's $100 digital marketing program. There's a $300 of the Daily Pay Blueprint, and that gives you 2 income streams. You could go to Digital Mastery, the $600 program, and you'll have 3 income streams. And I went with Legacy Builders because I wanted all 4. And here's how I felt about it. Whether I figure out all of it, all of the training in Legacy Builders or not, if I only went this far, I'd still have that product available to sell. So I wanted 4 income streams just for that. One of the things Legacy Builders offers is how to do your own program, how to have a digital product, and then how to market it. To me, the marketing, guys, I've had 7 businesses. Marketing was the hardest part about having these other businesses. They were not successful. In fact, they were basically tax write-offs. They were that great. They were tax write-offs. I have done MLMs. Do you realize MLMs cost you money every single month to have the business? It's going to cost you money. Legacy Builders is a one-time cost. $900 gets you all the education you will ever need, and it's continuing. It's always growing. And it comes with $1 million mentoring, coaching multiple times a week in a live format, Zoom calls that you can join and ask questions. That's what I'm talking about. This Legacy Builders has been so wonderful because I can work a 2-hour workday with my cell phone and I get to use social media. My 2-hour workday, I get to go live every day, and I'm excited about it. I will tell you, if you were nervous, you are wondering if this is fun or good for you, I love it. I'm having the best time. I have grown into it. Yes, I was nervous. Yes, I had 101 questions. What do you do about this? What do you do about that? And then you got to go. You just got to push go, right? How many trainings have you ever heard when you're starting a business? You've got to take massive action. You just have to hit the go button. You've just got to start somewhere. Give it 5 minutes and figure out all the buttons. I mean, did you realize TikTok gives you a practice session and you can do it again? Figure out where all the buttons are, right? It's not that scary. It really isn't. Have a script. My very first live, I had an entire script that I could read off my laptop to get me going. It doesn't have to be that. So I have been having the best time. Thank you, Case. I love going live, and I think you will too. It's not that bad. It's really not that bad. So that's an hour, 45 minutes to an hour of my 2-hour workday. And then I make social media posts. So here's my number one tip about making social media posts. Make a bunch. You can save your TikToks into drafts. So if you have a really good video you want to do, make another one, because every time you're just doing it, you might say something a little different. Maybe you're in a little different location, whatever, and then save it to drafts. And you'll always have social media posts ready to go. I really like taking 15-second videos and putting an overlay of text. Right? These are things I get to do and share on my page. And it's available 24 hours a day. Imagine that. I work about a half an hour making 3 to 4 social media posts. I go live 45 minutes to an hour. And that's building content. That's building trust. So people can learn to know who I am and what my story is. And then they can learn about the business. I love sharing a little bit about my history and a little bit about the business. So you find something that you can connect with. Have you ever had a business and it didn't work out? Can you see my hand? I'm raising my hand. Have you ever told yourself email is bad? Have you ever told yourself, I don't have enough time? These are things you have to change your mind about. And I am so grateful for Legacy Builders for the $1 million coaching that I'm getting, mentoring a community that is so kind and wants to help and encourage you. If you don't have that encouragement at home or in your circles, you can get it in the business. Like-minded business owners come together in a community and help give coaching and help. Six-figure earners are telling you what they did. And it's no different than what I'm telling you what I do. I'm making social media posts because I have content that's available to be searched, to be watched at any time. And I'm going live so you can get to know me, so you can see my story and who I am and how excited I am about digital marketing. I'm telling you, it's been the most perfect fit for me. These other businesses that I've had have cost me money, and digital marketing cost me $900. The other portion is $29. $29, a one-time cost, is for your websites. These pages that I showed you, these multiple pages, do you see this? These multiple tabs are things that are pre-done for you, and you pay $29 for these things. But I want to warn you, okay? I'm going to be very clear. If you get the Launchpad, the $100 Launchpad, you pay a $29 website fee that is built for the Launchpad. If you buy the Blueprint, Daily Pay Blueprint, you will pay a $29 website fee that is made for the Daily Pay Blueprint and the Launchpad. See where I'm going with this? That's why another reason why I went with Legacy Builders, because it was a one-time $29 setup website cost that would help my customers, people that are interested in the business, have a way to choose any of the levels that they want to get into. And my website was done for them. Where if you get the Launchpad and you want to upgrade, which so many people do, right? I mean, if you can sell with the master resale rights, you're selling the Launchpad for $100, you make one sell, it's paid for itself. And you get the belief, this is easy, I can do this. And you want to upgrade and you want to get the next one, you have to pay the $29 website fee again because they're built for the program that you bought. So these are just some things you might want to consider when you're comparing all the different e-learning courses, the programs, the mentoring you're going to get. You need to think about those costs. I did. And I said, I want the most value for my money. And I chose Legacy Builders. Now, the other thing you're going to find is you're going to need a professional email. That's about $12, right? When you go to GoDaddy and you pick out your domain name, that's about $12. Sometimes they have specials and you can get your domains for cheaper. But I think I spent $12 and I got a professional email. Now, one of the hardest things, here's my tip. The hardest thing about starting this business, choosing a business name. I'm teasing you because it's actually the fun part. It's the fun part because you get to be creative and you get to share you, but you want something easy to spell, easy to say, easy to remember. And I went with nevertoolateincome.com. And I just felt that was me. That spoke to my situation as a Gen Xer, as my husband's retired. I've not had great success with businesses, right? And we want extra income. Being on a fixed income is not fun. When there's so many great things in the world you want extra income. I want to be prepared for later in life. I want to leave a legacy to my family and not a burden of debt. We have 28 more years of mortgage debt. I don't want that. I already had 30 years. When you're in the cycles, right, and you buy high and sell low, sometimes those things happen. So I want my mortgage debt gone. I don't want to be paying that when I'm in my 80s. Guys, I want that done. Hello. Oh, Cindy, you are so sweet. I appreciate you. I want to be out of debt. I want to leave a legacy. And I need to find extra income because being on a fixed income is not enough. I want to be prepared for later in life. I see what my father's going through, what my father-in-law's gone through. It can get ugly, and I want to be prepared and have things in place. But I also want to be able to take my entire family on a vacation, right? And I get that. Some of you are just like, I just want to shop without using coupons. Right? We're all in different places. I get that. But if you're looking to have a business that you can do in 2 hours a day, using the cell phone you have in your hand all the time, all day anyway, and with social media that you're scrolling all day anyway, why not make a business out of it? Turn it to good and quit giving away your time. That's where we started today. What is your belief about time? You have 24 hours in a day. And why is it highly successful people, incredibly talented and amazing athletes, how did they get there? They have the same 24 hours a day that I do. What are they doing differently? And we talked about how to fix that mindset, how to change your mind about that. And I want you to start scheduling. Scheduling is freedom. And so if you've missed any of my live, you can always go and find the replay. It's in my YouTube channel. I switch my lens on my phone and sometimes I don't know where to point. And I want you to hear this, that you can do this 2-hour workday, but it's going to cost you something. It's going to cost you to change your habits, to change your mind, to grow in that area. And that was something I wasn't prepared for. I thought it was going to be zip, zip, easy, easy, but instead, I'm so grateful. I have grown so much in 3 months. Legacy Builders in 3 months. My beliefs, my habits have changed. I've gotten happier. I have purpose, and I can't wait every day to share that with the world. That's why I love the social media. I can be on and talking to the entire world at the same time. It's beautiful. So I encourage you to look at Legacy Builders. If you want more information and exactly detail what is in each of the four programs, you can do that by going to nevertoolateincome.com, put in your email, and you're going to hear from me. And when I say you're going to hear from me, it's my automated system, but it's my email. And so you can always contact me. You can reply to that email. It's not one of those do not reply emails, right? It's me, and you can write me any of your questions, and I'd be happy to get back to you on that. So to just kind of wrap it up, we talked about time, and don't believe the lie that you don't have enough time, because there's plenty of other areas that are stealing your time. So if you can harness that and start scheduling and maybe setting a timer, I've had to set a timer on myself to get the work done because I'm retraining, I'm getting new habits, right? And then you can have a 2-hour workday and have freedom for the rest of the day. Your automated systems, those landing pages, those emails, they're working for you 24 hours a day. Your social media content is working for you 24 hours a day. I've had people join the emails at midnight. I wasn't doing anything at midnight except sleeping in my bed. So when you are available to get the information, that's why these automated systems create so much freedom, time freedom. And the other time freedom, I found a done for you product. You can learn how to create your own digital product, but I was like, I don't have time for that. Oh, we said the wrong word. I don't want to put my energy there. I'm not creating a product to sell digitally. I have an amazing product. E-learning is an amazing product. This digital marketing program is an amazing product. And have I told you this? It's $1 billion a day industry. And in 3 years, it's going to be $1 trillion a day industry. Start today and ride that wave of education. This education that they can't take from you, right? Once you learn it, it's with you. And the Legacy Builders program that I keep talking about comes with $1 million mentoring and coaching. It's fresh every day. So again, I need you to put your email in. Let me hear from you. And thank you for your time. My time's running out. And like I said, we are visiting family. We're going to the races tonight. And I'm just so happy to be here. I wanted to plug in with you today and let you know I'm thinking about you, and that I don't want you to miss this opportunity of digital marketing with Legacy Builders. And go to nevertoolateincome.com. It's also in my bio. You can look there. And I appreciate you guys so much. I want you to have an amazing day today. Have a beautiful day. And thank you to my YouTube channel. If you aren't subscribing to me, do that and give me a thumbs up. If you're watching the replay, put that in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. So you all have an amazing day, and I will catch you next time.